Spurgeon here with RevZilla to talk to you about the Dowco Iron Rider Brute Sissy Bar Bag, available at RevZilla.com. Now, the Brute is going to be the largest bag in the Dowco Iron Rider series. Now, if you're not familiar with the Iron Rider series, this is going to be a variety of different bags that can be used in conjunction with one another, or they can be used as standalone options. And while Dowco is really going to be aiming these towards the V-twin cruiser market, honestly, a lot of them are going to be really universal bags that can work for a variety of different motorcycles out there on the road. With the Brute Sissy Bar bag, what you're getting is 60 liters in storage, and you're going to have a bag that's going to have a bunch of different pockets and setups here that'll allow you to arrange your gear in a variety of different ways. Now, as far as install is concerned, this is going to be a 1 out of 3 on our BSD, our Beard Scale Difficulty for installation. And the reason this is going to be a 1 out of 3 is because Dowco gives you a variety of different options to mount this down to your motorcycle or your Sissy Bar, and we'll get to that as we work through the video. Now, Dowco is going to be known personally for their rain covers. I used a Dowco all-weather rain cover when I first bought my motorcycle before I had a garage, but they also have a wide variety of luggage available for a wide variety of different uses. And like I said, the Iron Rider series is going to be able to be used in conjunction with a variety of different bags. And you're going to see all these different mounting harnesses and mounting straps on either side where you can really use this to mount it down to your motorcycle, or you can mount other bags to this and give yourself absolutely a behemoth of a setup. But just as it stands, the Brute Sissy Bar bag is going to be a behemoth in its own right. Looking at the back, you're going to see the mounting straps for if you're using this to just strap it down to the Sissy Bar itself. And then as you look it around, you're going to see all the different storage compartments and capacities on this with all the different pockets that are going to be mounted to the outside of this. There's 7 different exterior pockets to the Brute Sissy Bar bag. Now, as far as the overall construction is concerned, it's going to be done in that same 1680D polyester that we've seen used throughout the entire Iron Rider lineup. And like I said earlier, it's 60 liters in capacity. You're going to notice reflective piping working its way all the way around. They're going to be water-resistant zippers, and then you're also going to have a waterproof cover that can fit over the entire bag as well. So let's start by just kind of breaking down the pockets that you're going to see here. So on the front, you're going to have one main pocket. And the thing that's going to set this one apart is you are going to have your dividers inside. So you're going to have a wide variety of different little pockets inside to kind of break up your items if you have anything specific. And then as we're closing that up, you're going to see that reflective piping just working its way around the outside of this pocket as well. On either side, you're going to have exterior pockets, and both are going to be semi-rigid, but really what's going to set the top one apart on both sides, there will be a felt lining inside. So if you need a place to store your sunglasses or items that you don't want to get scratched up, this is going to be the perfect pocket to do it with because of the felt lining, as well as the fact that it's going to be a semi-rigid pocket. Now, as we're looking at the front of this and we take a look at the top, what you're going to notice first and foremost is that you're going to have these adjustable straps, and you're going to have this flap on top of the bag. And what this does, it's going to be the perfect place if you have that additional sleeping bag, tent, or bedroll. It just gives you extra storage so you don't have to take up valuable space from inside the bag. You can go ahead and just strap down your bedroll on the outside. Now, once you have that in place, these straps do pop off quite nice and quite easily. You have one strap on either side. When they're done, you're going to see this pops up, pops back, and then you're going to have 2 main compartments. You're going to have your top compartment and your bottom compartment. So let's open up the top compartment for a second and take a peek inside. And what you're going to notice, you've got one mesh pocket up top, and then you've got additional separated storage for this top compartment. Now you can see there is going to be a zip out point here. So if you want to have one large compartment, what you can do is we can go ahead and we can open that up. And once we get that open, you're going to be able to see that inside here, you're going to have nice harness straps to keep this as a nice closed or a nice open spot for you with the lid kind of hanging open. And you're not going to have to worry about that flopping back. And then you can open that up and you're going to see that is going to be a nice pass through. So if you want to, you can have a wide variety of ranging options for how you set this up. You can zip this back closed and you can leave it as a separate storage spot. So all the items you have up top are going to be separated from the items you have in the bottom. And if I tilt this down, you're also going to notice the last little piece here, there is going to be a nice laptop pocket. There's going to be a nice lined padded laptop pocket. So if you are carrying a laptop with you or electronic devices, you have a separate little storage compartment in the main compartment. So one of the things that Dowco really does with all their pieces that I personally enjoy is just the wide range of ideas that you can set yourself up with when figuring out how you want to store that luggage on your trip. There's going to be a wide variety of different compartments available, so you can really keep the gear separate that you don't want mixing in with other pieces. And then with all these additional mounting straps and mounting rings, you can really fine tune exactly how you want this luggage to play with the other pieces that you're going to have installed in your motorcycle. So I think Dowco did a really nice job of coming up with a thought out design that allows you to integrate the bag as an individual piece or as a piece that's going to work in conjunction with all those other items. Now, like I said in the beginning, for installation on this, it's going to be a 1 out of 3 on our BSD, our beard scale difficulty for installation. And that's because it's going to be super simple to install, especially if you're using a Sissy bar. Now, for those of you out there with a Sissy bar, all you have to do is you're going to loosen the Velcro straps along the back. And then once you slide this over top of your Sissy bar, you simply take those straps, ratchet them back down, and then you're going to have mounting straps on the bottom. You put these around a hard part in your bike, clip them back in place, and then simply pull them down. You can also use, in conjunction with all those other pieces that we're talking about, all these additional D-rings to mount other luggage to this, or you can use that for additional tie downs to tie it down to a motorcycle that might not have a Sissy bar. Now, my only real nitpick with the Iron Rider is going to be the top strap on this. If you have all 60 liters of this bag fully laden with a ton of stuff, this strap isn't going to be heavy enough to really pick that up on a regular basis. I can see this being a fail point. So go ahead and utilize those side straps when you're picking this up and carrying it down and putting it on your bike. You'll probably be much happier in the long run. All in all, I think Dowco did a great job with the Brute Sissy bar bag to give you simply a ton of storage that can be added to your motorcycle in a nice, thought-out design. There's a lot of riders out there that are rocking Dowco, and if you want to hear more about what they have to say, click the info button on your desktop or mobile device to read other rider reviews from folks that are already out there using the Iron Rider Brute Sissy bar bag. If you have more questions for us, reach out to one of our gear geeks at 877-792-9455, or simply type us out an email, cs@RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Dowco Iron Rider Brute Sissy bar bag. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.